Hello? Hello, Crystal Souls. I knew you would call. First of all, I have something to say. March is coming, and I think you are not ready for this month. Yes, I mean, wait and see. You'll see this reading is gonna be crazy. Psst. If you want to hear my voice in private, by the way, you can find everything down below to book a reading with me, just in case. Alright, so I'll see you in the reading, okay? See you. They're not ready for this. So here is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. You can take your time, meditate if you want, and then when you're ready, you can find a timestamp on the video or in the description down below. Today, as always, I'm gonna be shuffling with you. I have the runes ready, stickers, charms, messages, and also may include the book of answers. So take your time, meditate, and I'll find you on your pile to see what is coming for you for the month of March. Also, a quick announcement. During this entire week, all the personal readings I'll be receiving, $5 will go to Ukraine, because you know what's happening, and I felt like guided with this platform to do something about it. So if you want to participate, also get a reading with me, that's the way to provide to them. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So take your time, and I'll find you on your pile. Let's breathe in, relax, and breathe out. Welcoming positivity, strength, courage, and abundance. So group number 1, let's see your reading and what is coming for you in March. So first I'm going to explain. Today I'm going to be tapping into everything happening in March. So this could be career related, study related, money related, self related, also the overall energy for March, but also what you can expect and what you need to focus on for March, love of course, and messages. This way it's going to be very detailed and real complete. So now with this card, what I see is something juicy coming for you, something refreshing. And for the message, so many people love you, don't focus on the people who don't. Yes. So in March, what is to prioritize is happy memories, happy people, good people around you, because you have so much positivity around. Yet I know that sometimes just one thing that can piss ourselves off or just disturb our peace might just trigger something and just, this is played on repeat in our minds, and that can really affect us and our mood. So what I see here is to actually prioritize and celebrate all the positive, to actually manifest more of it, because when you actually hold on to something, whether it's positive or negative, you attract more of it. So that is why I believe your spirit guides are stepping in and telling you, okay, good things are coming in March, so to not prioritize the sucky things, instead celebrate and be happy and make yourself comfortable during March so you can attract more of it. And I see yourself accompanied. Number 3 is what pops to my mind with the 3 watermelons as pieces. And this can also be friends manifesting for you in March. Number 3 relates to growth and money, so it could be what you're attracting as well. But like I said, this is something refreshing and tasty for you. And this can be with your relationships, of course. And love is coming, can see all the hearts around, so this is what you can expect. I believe this one might be connected with group number 3, because group number 3 had this illustration, and this is actually the one inside. So if you feel guided towards these two, that can be the sign too. But for me, these two represent unity, maybe twin flame energy as well, or maybe someone in your soul family. But I do get that sense of union manifesting for you in March. So let's see the overall energy with the tarot cards. What is going to be the overall energy and what will manifest for you? Group number 1. Okay, I'll take these 2. I was planning just to take 1, but let's take these 2 because they came as like one energy. So I see a combination. The High Priestess is actually that force that is coming from your soul. And I believe your soul is kind of pointing out where you need to go, what you need to prioritize. We did talk about prioritizing the positive, the light, and this is what the sun represents. So I do see success for you, I do see recognition, and I do see something connected to your soul's purpose and soul calling. The High Priestess also tells you to be intuitive during this month, to make choices and decide with your soul more than the ego. You know, it's not about craving for something and needing something. It's more about, I deserve it. I know it's actually aligning with my energy and this is for my highest good. So I attract it. It's more of an energy of high power and also connected to your own flow and embodiment. So the more you feel at peace, the more you know what is coming is meant for your growth. I see success for you. So this itself is just showing me where you'll be stepping into when it comes to March. I see some power, I see some activation, I see some motivation too to chase for your dreams and to be manifesting something that is high on the priority list, which can be a goal, which can be maybe union. We talked about unity and number 2 is appearing, so that can be connected. And we have 19 on this one. So 19 can be related to a new goal related to perfection, something ideal to you that you're chasing for and actually receiving in March. So in March, I do see that need of working on something significant, on cultivating positivity and trusting your intuition. And also honoring what your soul is calling for to be attracting growth into your life. So let's see now with this deck. So with this one, I'm going to talk about especially your career, studies, and money. So let's see what is popping for you in March. Strength. Okay, I love this. So more courage, more strength, more energy is what I'm getting here. And as for the sword can be protection. So this is what you'll be provided. But I do see that as like knowledge because that's air sign. So maybe the sword relates to new ideas, new inspiration that will bring you that strength to keep on growing. We have the fennel and I kind of see this as like roots growing and some expansion here. And this could be what you are, cultivating for your career. And that can be studies too. So this can be growing more knowledge with a sword, developing more knowledge, or becoming stronger and stronger with everything happening in March. And we talked about, social interactions. Even the sun talks about that social energy. We talked about friends all around, people that you really connect with, maybe on a soul level too with the High Priestess, and that brings you that power. I mean, the High Priestess is someone very powerful and inspiring, so I do see that very important, which is good to see. And for career, I see you having that motivation, having that strength, that drive, that desire to keep on chasing for what you want. And we saw this with the girl running here. Chase for the bigger things because you can actually achieve that. Now let's see. So this deck is going to talk about the self. So let's see what will come for you as the self. What can you expect in March? The move. The move can be maybe travel. This can also be related to a situation. If you felt like things were a bit stagnant these days, or if you feel you need something fresh, you need something new, this is what's coming. I do see some improvement if you felt stuck in a situation or stuck in a relationship. And I see that sense of freedom. Freedom can also be with money, for the self, getting more money, getting more abundance. And this itself bring you that possibility to be traveling or start new things and just experience that sense of abundance. Because you have enough, then you can do anything that you want. You're not stuck. You're not feeling like, oh, I need to save. Because otherwise the situation may just be a bit tense. It's not what I see here. I see freedom. I see travel. I see that sense of support. Materially, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And this is why you open your wings to new possibilities in March. So dream big. I do see some growth for the self and also some liberation for you. Now let's see what to focus on for the month of March. And also what you can expect, but especially what is the target for this month, what is fertile, what will come for you. Okay, I'm like, should I take all of them? Because this is gonna be a bit long, but I'm gonna do my best to not talk too much. So let it flow, dreams, and new direction. I think it is very connected to what the self was announcing as like freedom, travel, transition, and also opening your wings to new possibilities. So you are stepping in a new direction. That's why you need to go with the flow and to make that move so you can experience new things for you. And can you see on this card you are accompanied, and it's kind of like you're packing your stuff and you're ready for that new beginning, new flow, or just that new direction. If you felt guided to start something new, and this can be one activity, this can be also related to your work, some type of new direction that you feel guided to work on because you know you can actually get some result with that, this is what you need to focus on. And for the dreams, really pay attention to your dreams in March. And yes, the dreams that you have at night, because these are experiences, but they can be messages and guidance for you to also cultivate your dreams in the 3D. But also, if you have something you want to accomplish, if you really feel, okay, I need to have the courage to stand up, to shine brightly as the sun, so I can attract that success, yes. And you have to follow this direction. Don't do any type of work or studies just because people want you to study that or work on this. You have to decide for yourself. This has to be some intuitive feeling guiding you towards your dream so you can know what action and steps and plans you need to actually fulfill that. Very important. So let's see what to focus on. Okay, so you'll get clarity. You'll get clarity so you can actually go in the right direction. And can you see what is coming next? Triumph! And we saw this with success and the sun. So you are meant to shine. You are meant to really improve the situation and manifest positivity into life in March. And this is where you're going to be provided all the answers. Even the High Priestess was guiding you towards your truth and also guiding you more intuitively to your dreams. So this is where you'll get all the clarity and answers. During the month of March, what I heard is that you need to be more intuitive and you need to be meditating to connect with your spirit guides. Or maybe your friends around might be guiding you towards a new direction or telling you, oh, you should do that, or you're really talented at this, or they may compliment you. And these compliments are actually highlighting your talents, and these talents may be connected to a dream of yours. And this is something to cultivate, especially during March, so you can actually celebrate later on. This is why the Chariot is popping, and also the Chariot is also influencing ourselves to take action. Actually, the Chariot is some transportation, so make a move, don't wait, take action, do something about it. You have these talents and abilities, so don't waste them. That is the energy for March. Yeah, it's kind of like doer energy, like you can do it, like believe in yourself and just take action so you can see the results. So what to focus on? Let's see more. Oh, the Joker. I love it. So you're supported towards miracles. The Joker is also bonus card. You know, it's kind of like something miraculous and something mysterious is cooking, but you don't have to know everything about it. So expect some miracles and some secret thing manifesting for you from the universe. But you have to be open for that. So claim for the jackpot and bonus coming for you. Now let's see a message for you in March. What is the guidance or affirmation for you to repeat to attract the best? One message, please. Okay. I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. Beautiful energy and message. And you're super attractive. I can tell with the sun, the positivity, bright people coming to you, that shows your energy and your essence itself. So continue to shine. This is how you attract the best. Now let's see with your love life, what you are attracting in March. Okay. You can confide in me. So you'll have this person you can really connect to and talk to because you'll feel supported and heard and understood. That's what I can see here. And I do see this as communication. Communication is going to be the key for love to also bloom. But also this person really wants to feel special. If you open up to somebody, it shows that you trust the person. So let's see another one from this deck related to your love life. Okay. You're my favorite love song. Maybe an artist is coming your way. I see these are books, yes. So maybe you're studying with this person. If you plan to study music, it could be a sign for you too. And you can meet someone who is just as interested as music. Or maybe music may guide you towards each other. You know how sometimes you have just music popping in your mind and these lyrics played on repeat and you're like, why? Then this can also be guidance too, as like some awakening for you, as like this is what is coming next, as the next love story. And funny enough, the next reading is gonna be about it this week. So maybe these are connected too. So let's continue with the runes. What is coming in March? Alright. So I see divine union that you are manifesting. So this person is gonna feel special. And magic, stability, and dream. Again, we saw the dream, so you are indeed manifesting anything connected to what you dream about, anything that you see as valuable, and also something that you know is going to change your life. Stability and magic, so that's always good to see. Let's continue. I'll be now continuing with the Book of Answers. So if you have one question for the month of March, think about this one. Okay, so let's see. Group number 2, what is the answer? And while you think of this question, I'm gonna be picking some tiny messages. Life goes on from BTS. Yes, continue. Like, what is next for you? Don't hold on to anything that is not so satisfying for you these days, or something that is getting on your nerve, like I said before. Do not hold on to that and do not give it meaning and force and momentum. And here we have love means never having to say you're sorry. Will you come travel with me? We talked about travel, so I think these really connect perfectly. Are you ready? So let's see the answer, group number 2. If you need more time, pause the video, think of this one. But let's see, what is the answer? The universe as your back. Beautiful energy. Oh, so the universe is supporting you, no matter what you think about, no matter what you want, you'll be supported. So let's see, I'm gonna take first this grid and the charms. So this is the evolution spectrum, which shows things and where they are at. If this is still an idea or if you are reaching some result and completion, we'll see what comes through. Okay. So all around, let's talk about this first. Again, the sun. The sun is really supporting you, my friends. Positivity, brightness, success, money, of course, and social interactions that will brighten your days. I see you blooming beautifully in March, which is beautiful. Feeling beautiful too is what I heard. China is one destination. Maybe D can be destination or direction. Okay, so for the draft, it's still something a bit, misty. You don't know all the answers yet, but you're still, you are working on that already. So I see some colors, which can be paint. This can be, for example, and this is kind of funny because yesterday and even today I was choosing the paints for my new house, and I guess that can be about it too, or unless you're an artist, a painter, this can be, but about what type of colors do you want into your life. Also, what is the symbolism of colors that you may see everywhere, could be the sign too. But it could be something crafty, maybe painting your own house or getting a new place. It can be maybe getting a new car, maybe you're choosing the color, it can be that. It's still a process. And for draft and plan, so I see a new direction for you. first with this one. I see evolution manifesting for you, and also some magic with the stone witch. It's kind of like what you are calling for and planning on. I see some activation for you. As for creation, go with the flow with your creations. And with Leo energy, the lion, it's about the courage and the strength that we saw. Even strength card relates to Leo energy. And by the way, I didn't talk about this, but the chariot is Cancer energy, so that can be confirmations for you. Then we add maybe Sun in Leo can also be the signs. We have Pisces energy with the fish. That's so far what I see with the other cards. Some result will happen this week, as you can see. So this is what you can expect. So when you're watching it, of course, not when I'm posting it. You can expect a result this week when you're watching it. Okay, so let's continue with the stickers. I'll be using another grid for this one. Let's see what will come for you in March. What is the magic cooking for you? Let's see. Okay, I see love right away. Alright, a need of sleep as well is what I see here. Don't overwork yourself. Very important. Try to find balance with your routine. This can be a travel to a scenery where you want to go. I think of LA, Portugal. Always I think of this place where you go to the beach near Lisboa, which can also be the place. I do see some seduction, some seduction maybe online on the internet with a computer, or you can be getting some offer online for a new job, or maybe learning something new on the internet, and which will be changing your life. Opening your perspective to new things, which is always what happened to me. Like whenever I open TikTok, and I'm not spending much time on this app, but when I do open it, it's always like the message I need to hear. I'm like, wow, divine guidance. So it could be any type of content on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, wherever you go, always, and especially if you like if this really triggers something, or if this really caught your attention, this was meant for you. There's something part of your DNA which will be manifesting in March. Empowerment is what I do see too. There's a lot of social seduction, manifesting here. Someone paying attention to you. Magic and miracles and true love manifesting as well. Could be someone studying with you or working with you. Someone intelligent, I do see that. But you can also gain that knowledge. And we saw this with the sword. A lot of information, or receiving some teaching to also improve your situation or your work, and this itself is going to change your life. I do see you attracting more abundance, or just working more efficiently, or just having new ideas, new plans, and this will lead you towards that empowerment. And I do see yourself working hard in March, which will pay off for sure. So this is the reading for you guys. I hope you like it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. You can also write, I claim this March prediction to manifest good things faster. And if you're new here, make sure to join our beautiful family and subscribe down below. And I will see you guys in my next reading. Bye-bye. Group number 2, let's see what is coming for you in March. So first, let's focus on the first card. I do see success, you shining brightly, and something very tasty for you. With the straw, it is kind of like telling you this is a portal. In order to get that juicy thing with a lot of miracles, because I see a lot of stars in the juice, this has to come through that portal so you can taste it. So some success is cooking for you pretty much, or being made by the universe, and this is then the next drink you'll get. As for the message, thank you for comforting me when I'm sad. Maybe you are going to be supported, and if you don't feel sad and you feel like you need to be around people, support them or listen to them and bring them some clarity and love and support, this will be your mission too in March. But be mindful of how people may feel, maybe their anxiety or the tension. Even in the world these days, we need to send healing and love and support and courage and strength to these people. And yes, we can do it even from a distance, so please do that. Pray, take some time for them, and really try to manifest the best result for everybody on earth. So this is what I see here, comforting people, supporting those in need as well. This is your calling. And I believe this could be because you could be a star seed or light worker, which is why I see all the stars. So this can be the sign that you are here on a mission. And your role as well is to bring that clarity. So let's see with the other cards. So I'm going to start with this deck, which will describe the overall energy for the month of March. A bit too much. Let's see. One card, please. Perfect. I mean, can you see that? I do see you as an empath, or you feel energy. And this intense energy and everything that's happening in your life, I'm not talking about just the news, this is also how you may feel these days. And you need to comfort yourself, you need to reassure yourself. Maybe that's about worrying about money, or just because this card talks about collaboration, and this can be collaboration or influences and guidance from your spirit guides, actually providing to you all the answers and some guidance for you to be finding balance, which is also why we can see the triangle as ascension and perfect balance and harmony. So don't be scared, don't be anxious. I know it's easy to say then actually to kind of shift our perspective and shift our mood. But if you really attune to you and reassure yourself, this is also when you activate that spark within you. And as you may know, this universe and this reality is mirror of the self. So when you prioritize how you feel and prioritize positive and happy thoughts, this is also when you do attract that energy. But I do see that sense of unity, collaboration, learning from others, teaching to others too. That exchange is going to be needed in March, because this will really shift your perspective and help you to think more positive, but also to attract more things into your life. And I do see this very connected to your career, studies, or money, as a way for you to know that more things are coming for you, money is coming for you, abundance is coming for you. So if you felt a bit anxious and stuck, don't even think about it, because new things are coming for you. And this is a new energy to welcome and to celebrate. And as for support, collaboration, teaching, this can be done with everything around you. It doesn't have to be people as collaboration. I mean, you can see people on your screen and they will say something that will inspire yourself to do something different or to plan on new projects. So pay attention to what you hear around you as collaboration, and divine collaboration too, with guidance, so you can also work on a bigger project. But you're being called in March to really relax, first of all, and to shift your focus on what is positive to attract abundance into life, and to keep on cultivating your own garden so you can be growing beautifully. Number 3 talks about growth, evolution, expansion. So this is exactly the energy that is setting in for the month of March. And we talked about ascension here. And as for the glow, the circle, I do see that sense of protection. Protect your mind, protect positive thoughts, and only cultivate them, and cut yourself when you think negative and reframe the story right away. This is when you shift the energy and reframe the story, and by result, manifest the best for you. Okay, beautiful energy so far. So let's continue with this deck. This one is going to talk about your career, studies, and money. But so far we had already what is coming is actually that jackpot energy and growth. So let's see, career related, money related, and studies. So whatever you desire, you'll grow. This is it. Anything you focus on, especially if this cultivates something related to your dreams, this is what I see supported. As for the sign, we have Cancer energy, and here we add Earth sign. So it could be earthy, watery energy, very combined and connected. Even here we add the drink. And for me, the water talks about our emotions. And for the pentacles, this is the result in the 3D. And I do see that connection because we talked about, sadness or anxiety or something is just triggering your emotions. But if you tune your emotions to positivity, then you attract what you desire. This is why anything related to the results with your studies, anything related to money as well, it has to be connected to and amplified as like what you desire, what do you envision for the future, what do you feel good about, because you see this as a big plus. This is the focus, this is the target, and this is what you need to cultivate in March. Maybe connecting with spirits. I'm not telling people to use Ouija boards unless you know what you're doing with it. I'm not too much of a fan of it because some people cannot know how to really cut contact, so spirit can get attached to you. So if you are an expert, do your thing, but you can just communicate with your spirit guides and only open that portal of communication with them so they can help you to manifest what you desire. This is what I do see here. Only for people who know what they're doing. Very important. And if you never connected with your spirit guides, very easy. You can just call them and ask for protection when you do call them, so no other entities or spirits can be coming in. But this is what I see here. They are assisting you towards your dreams. They really want to manifest and help you to grow. Even number 3 is popping here. This is a very, very powerful month for you to grow things around you, which is actually needed, I think, and also very welcomed. So let's see for the self what will come for you in March. So this can be self-development, self-teaching, anything. We'll see what is the priority for you for the self. Okay, perfect. The shot. Yes, give things a shot. Don't overthink about things. Don't overplan because you can actually delay the magic. You know, when you feel the urge, and that's something most people do not know, when you feel excited about something, when you feel like this is a time I really want to do it, this is when you need to take actions. Not after too much time. I know some reflection is needed, but when you know deep down, this is the urge, this is what I need to do, give it a shot. Even if this is not successful, then you gave your best and you give it a try, and this itself is going to teach you a lot of things for your own self-development and self-growth. So I see the self urging you to take actions towards what you desire, towards what is important and that you want to see expanding and growing in your reality for the month of March. And actually March is number 3 as the month. So I do see a month of growth. You know, number 2 was more about connections and a lot of karma in teaching with relationships. And I'm sure if you look back at February, you may recognize, oh, actually a lot of people were rather bringing me something positive or getting on my nerve. And this can actually be what you needed to be taught in the month of February with unity. Now for the month of March, I just see that month of growth and expansion. So anything you work on and you feel the urge to do it because you can see some improvement and fast improvement for you. Very important. So let's continue with the other cards. So they will talk about what you need to focus on for the month of March. Okay, what is a target? So cleansing and accomplishment. Indeed. I mean, you could see that with the other cards. You know, self-strength and confidence. Like, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm not gonna stop myself. If I want something, if I need something, I'm going to get it. I'm gonna do my best to achieve that. And this is what is leading you towards these accomplishments, actually. And that's why this month is for the bold. This month is for the people who know what they're doing, or they feel like they know and they need to take some action to get there. But cleansing is going to be very important too. And we talked about this with the emotions, unless that's mind cleansing or physical cleansing. That can be a diet, for example, or some flush cleanse, some fast as well, so your body can cleanse itself. That can be a sign. This can be your space as well. If you feel like, oh, this is cluttered and dusty, or I need to just open my wardrobe and just make some cleansing with the things I want to keep, and maybe some clothes I need to release because maybe there's some emotional attachment to it, memory attachment to it that are connected to an ex or past experiences. So there's karma attached to the fibers and energy of the clothes, which, yes, this is a thing. So that's why gifts offered by people who do not connect anymore, who are from the past, I would say goodbye to them. So don't get too attached emotionally to a piece of clothing because you can carry a lot of memory in them. But yeah, cleansing is going to be important in March. That's what you need to prioritize too. So let's see what you will need to focus on again. Look, cleansing so you can reach purity. A pure mind, a pure soul, a pure heart, and also a pure Yeah, pure heart emotion. And pure spirit. So it could be meditation as cleansing. It could be cut the cord meditations as releasing energy and connections from the past. Anything you feel guided to, and ask yourself, connect to your own wisdom and trust your intuition. But purity is what's manifesting with it. So let's continue and see what to focus on. What is the priority for this month? But also what you can expect. Divine power. And we saw. We saw yourself being supported. We saw yourself being guided. And your spirit guides accompanying yourself. But also people. You know, we talked about collaboration, which can be friendship or people working with you. Bringing something on the table for you to grow. That's what I do see for the month for you of March. And divine power. So, and this is also what comes with that confident energy, bold energy. Like, I want something, I'm gonna work on this. So divine power. And even if the results don't come out, this is what I talked about, giving it a shot, even though it might be working and some may not be working, it's still teaching you something and making you grow as a person. Even if the results don't come as expected, don't even hate yourself. Yes. And even failures are actually big challenges as self-love. Because I know that some people, when they do not reach something, they tend to blame themselves. When sometimes this is just not meant to be. So it has nothing to do with you. You know, any type of thing as a result, rather positive or negative, it is not personal. So do not take it personal. Don't start hating yourself or blaming yourself. Unless, you know, you have some influence with that. Maybe negative thoughts or negative beliefs. Then work on this. But don't hate yourself in the process. Just teach yourself differently. Very different. And this may activate your divine power too and allow yourself to divinely connect with your higher self and get more clarity and maturity from your higher self. Now let's see a message for the month of March. So this can be some affirmation to use and manifest wonders for this month. Okay, I'll take the two which came first. So let's see them. I slow down and listen to the guidance that's available to me. And yes, we saw you are gonna be guided. You're gonna be influenced by spirit guides, your higher self too, to attune to your divine power. So slow down, okay, take some time for yourself, listen to the guidance available all around you. And I see empowerment with the crown here, freedom or new direction. And this relates to our dreams, and we saw this with the moon here. And here, I am kind and loving towards others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling emotions. Again, emotions are popping here. Emotions are going to be huge and big and impactful in March. So that tells you, please keep that connection open with your emotions. If you feel a certain way, address it. Don't ignore it because you may carry that with you over and over again, and this may just obsess your mind. But if you just clear what's happening and understand from a detached perspective how you feel, how you may react, why you may react to that situation a certain way. Is this because of a past story, past trauma, a wound that is still bleeding within your soul, within your heart, within your mind? And then all these answers may just guide you towards that healing and cleansing. So you can feel protected. Even the circles talks about protection too. But I do see you need to be around people in March, which will bring you that sense of security too, with the circles, and growth, because you can see one as a branch. Now let's see love, what will come for you in love this month of March. Okay, is it okay for us to fall in love? So there could be some introduction with a connection. Unless you're dating, then you may question maybe this love or if this is right. I believe so. You just need to trust each other. Let's see another one for your love life. You're radiant when we have fun. So more fun is going to be needed in this relationship and connection. If you're still expecting somebody, then this could be how the love may spark between you two. Just being yourself, being authentic, laughing a lot, doing activities that you guys like, opening yourself up to this person. Don't question this relationship too much. This is what I can see here. So let's see with... Okay, I'm gonna continue with the book of answers. So you can think of that question for this month or anything you want to know actually. And then, so while I wait for you to pick this question, I'm gonna pick the rooms to see the energy. Justice and flow. With the cleansing, cleaning energy, I can see this as you bringing fairness and cleansing. You just clearing the space or clearing your mind or clearing your emotions so you can just find that sense of balance within you. So justice could be Libra energy too. And for the flow, it's more about going with the flow, not resisting things, not holding tightly to things, but instead going with, new opportunities, new people, trying new things, giving things a shot. We saw this. So go with the flow for the month of March. Now let's see the answer. Group number 2. Treat yourself. So treat yourself. You deserve it. In March. Let's see now. I'm gonna use this grid, which is the evolution spectrum. So we'll see where this is at with what falls on it. So if this is just some inspiration, idea, draft, plan, creation, progress, result, or completion. Let's see. Okay, so let's see all around first. Cheerful energy. Maybe someone cheering yourself up, or this could be asking you to stay positive, to cultivate cheerful thoughts as well. Be like a friend to you. This is really the energy here. Settle down for something that you know is going to grow with time or where you feel at home. And here, this is telling you to trust your intuition with the owl. Or you can be feeling the urge to work more at night. You can feel more inspired at night too. That can be the guidance you may receive at night. When you go to bed, you may just have ideas, or maybe just receive some information or teaching, or like, oh, this is what I needed to hear. Maybe that's the guidance you need. So for the draft, we have O. So this can relate to what you hear, but I heard opportunity. So maybe something is still cooking for you. For the plan, I see you working on the plan. You have the tools right there. You are kind of like fixing things right now, trying to meditate more, think from a higher perspective, from your higher self's perspective. This has to be something you need to plan for the month of March. For creation, if you are a cook, this can be talking to you personally. But for the spoon, this can talk about abundance, success, and luxury. So you can be cooking something related to actually that success and attract creation. I'm saying 444 while saying this. So this can be a collaboration with your spirit guides, because 444 relates to our spirit guides working on something important. And number 4 itself talks about security, commitment. So it can be in some progress with your success related to your quest. So that's your mission, what you want to do. I do see that success and making a lot of progress with that. And for completion, we have Y and love. Maybe this lover has a Y in his name or her name, and maybe that's the place as well. If you want to visit a place with Y in it, or maybe some word can come to you with like the answer. But I do see love coming for you in March. I was like, delivered. This is beautiful. So let's see. I'm gonna pick first the tiny messages and then the stickers. So let's see the messages for you. Whatever you are, be a good one. Your future is created by by what you do today, but by you too. So your future is created by what you do today. So what can you take as actions? What do you want to create? So let's see. Continuing with the stickers. Putting this on the side, I'll be using this grid for the magic and see what's coming for group number 2. There's a birthday that I see. Even the cake can be some celebration. It could be a birthday party. It doesn't have to be your birthday, but if it is, happy birthday to you. And then let's see, we have a lot of things. I see a glow up, relaxation, or this could be telling you to relax. Relax. You got this. I know something is getting on your nerve. I can tell. It's like, not really satisfied, or it's not really what I want. Or maybe someone did or said something to you which is actually triggering something. And don't do it again. Yes, maybe that's a connection. Maybe. Or yeah, I do see some emotion. Like maybe the month of March, I mean, is gonna be a bit emotional for you. But you get this, study your emotions. What do you feel? Why do you feel this way? Stay hydrated, okay, this month. Keep on working on what you want to build. Maybe taking lessons, learning from others. We saw that sense of collaboration as well, teaching and receiving some, knowledge. Again, look at this, so connected. Clean up. And here you can see some attraction with that lover. Ends in ends. IMO. I'm not sure what this stands for. But I do see you having ideas as well. Maybe taking some time to have more fun. We saw this. Have more fun, try new things. I see yourself inspired to frame it. It's pretty much visualizing what you want, picturing the future you want to build. Maybe actually setting some goals for the month of March. This is always what I do in any beginning of March. I set goals so I can manifest them, also keep that direction in mind. It's like, okay, this is what I really need to work on and take action towards. So this is so far what I see for this group number 2. I hope you like this reading. If you do, give it a thumbs up. You can also write I claim in the comments to manifest beautiful things in March. And if you're new here, make sure to join our beautiful family and subscribe down below. And I will see you guys in my next reading. Bye bye. Group number 3, let's see what is coming for you in March. So first, I do see unity, union, and this could be a divine union or divine connection. And here I do see 2 people being a bit not, sad, not really happy to be in separation, but they are about to see each other. This is what I see here. So if you're expecting or trying to manifest a lover, you can see some improvement with this connection. Unless you are just expecting a friend, a supporter, I just see that person manifesting for you. Soulmates, for example, they are not always romantic, so you can be attracting a best friend or someone as a supporter or someone working with you, a colleague, which can be a soulmate to you. And this is what I do see here. We have Instagram, maybe that's some meeting on the internet with that lover, friend, supporter, colleague, or someone just around you inspiring yourself on social medias. If not Instagram, this can be YouTube, TikTok, this can be any type of platform. But I just see that social energy being very, very strong for the month of March. And a need to come together. You guys have been feeling a bit stressed, lonely, and sad. So having this person around is really going to brighten your month. So let's see with the other cards. I'm going to use the tarot deck. And the tarot deck is going to talk about the overall energy for the month of March. So what you can expect. Let's see the overall energy for group number 3 in March. Alright, so there is something or someone to release. You need to move away from something that is just making you sad. That's what I do see. Maybe this is maybe not some just the unity, but this can talk about a separation with someone you know you are not meant to be with anymore. So if you feel some ending is necessary or someone is meant to get out of your life, then this could be the next step for you in March. So you can just find more liberation and freedom, but also manifest someone who is actually fitting for you. So it could be kind of some direction for you. If not a relationship, because it can be something completely different, this can be stepping away from a job that's sucky, stepping away from studies that are not satisfying for you, stepping away from the people, maybe family members or like events or things that may just trigger something emotionally, because we have the water cups energy. And the water talks about our emotions and how we feel. So if you felt stressed, anxious, not satisfied, or stagnant with anything in your life or people in your life, then this has to end. Why? Because I see infinite power and infinite liberation, emotionally especially, when you do so. When you step away from something that is a clutter that needs to end, this is when you are welcoming new possibilities. The Eight of Pentacles talks about that reward after cultivating a new garden, after planting the seeds. And actually, this month is the month when we are supposed to plant things. That's when it's fertile to grow during all the seasons. Okay? So this is why I do see March for you as a very fertile season, especially related to money. Money and good things in the 3D. So it could be good connections, opportunities of work, or good grades, good results with your studies, having that urge or ability effortlessly to really absorb all the information that will serve you for your studies or for your work, and having the knowledge available to actually work on something bigger and to manifest that success or that good result. But like I said, there's something which could be a clutter that needs to be gone. So you can get that. 8-8, that's why. Infinite power, infinite possibilities, infinite wonders. But first, there's something to recognize that's not for you anymore. Don't be clingy about it just because you had good times, just because you had good things coming out of it. Maybe you feel, you know what? Maybe that's the end of a chapter. But this end is bringing a new chapter for you with amazing possibilities, to not say infinite possibilities. That's why I wouldn't hold on to that. And I think I needed to hear that message myself. So try to welcome the new, work with the new, and see what comes out of it. But what I see is infinite abundance and positivity as good result. Good news, okay? Good news is coming for you definitely for this month. But plant the seed, okay? We talked about this, plant the seeds. So let's see, with this deck, I'm gonna talk about your career, studies, and money. But so far, we had some glimpse of it already. So let's see, for you, related to, okay, that's way too many cards. 1 or 2, please. Okay, perfect. Ritual. I know it sounds a bit crazy, but if you saw Pocahontas, when John Smith is actually asking her, do you have some gold? And she actually shows the corn. It's like, this is the only gold we have. I always actually picture corn as gold now. So it is how I interpret symbols, and I know spirit guides are wanting me to talk about it, especially because we talked about infinite abundance for you. So it shows rituals, having rituals or a routine, which can be manifesting beautiful things like scripting, meditation, affirmation, subliminal, anything you know is working for you. Keep on doing these rituals and practices so you can attract more abundance into life. If you're still studying, then you can also expect a lot of excitement and joy. Even yellow is popping on these too. So this shows the solid energy, that positivity. And if you cultivate it, this is also why hope is popping. If you cultivate this bright energy and bright feeling and bright emotion within you, this is also what you attract around you. But keep on doing your rituals, your spell work, whatever works for you, like I said. For me, I love quantum jumping. I love scripting a lot. These two are, I think, the most powerful techniques for me, which are very easy as well to do. Like this just takes a few minutes. And this really connects me with what is the priority for me, what is really important for me. So maybe you can do that, but ritual, this can just be more present. This can just write about your goals. We have incense here, which can also be some cleansing in your house. If you smudge your house, you can use sound for that. And I would suggest sound more than smoke, because smoke can actually affect your lungs. So open your window when you do this cleanse, and yes, even with the sound. So there's a way out for stuck energies or negative energies or entities as well, and spirits actually forming in your space. So that's what I see as like a cleanse. Number 10 pops, and number 10 talks about completion. So with your rituals and practices, I do see that reward as completion, wholeness being offered to you. And because I talked about gold and money, yes, it's kind of like this big bag of cash being offered to you. If you're still studying, this is good grades, good feeling, good people around you, just supporting your mood and just making you recharged. As for hope, so I have hope for March and cultivate that positivity. I really love this flower. I have some actually growing in front of my house, and I'm always like, oh, I cannot wait to see them bloom because they're so beautiful and they are in this exact color. So, and they can be signs as well that you see. And it's kind of funny because yesterday I was watching BTS in the soup, and J-Hope was walking next to a field of corn. So I don't know, maybe these are connected, but it could be like signs you may see everywhere. Maybe fish that you see, could be masks that you see, cherries, daffodil, this is how you call them, we call it jonquille in French, and corn. No. Or maybe that's the last meal you had, it can just be like that. And we have Leo and Taurus energy. Taurus is more about doer energy, so do things, to not say do shh, and so you can see the result, but be hopeful, be positive. Let's see for the self now. What will happen for the self? And that can be self-development, self-awareness, self-information. Way too many cards. So let's see for the month of March. What will come for the self? Any type of information for the self? When I see the branch, I think of support. So you can also expect that support. And we saw that emotional support, someone around you. But you need to support yourself and be hopeful for what you can manifest. Be your own supporter. Okay, so take these. We have 3 of them actually. Create, light, and snow. Create light. Maybe these are connected. Bring light, create light. Script about it because we have the book. Maybe you are a writer, or you can be a creator writing a new story. For the light, I think of light workers, of course, someone very positive and bright, just like what we could see with this yellow color. Yellow relates to friendships too. So this could be the sign. You can be attracting a lot of friends in this month and a lot of positivity. And it's kind of like you are influencing the weather. I also saw I think it is the last Disney movie animation. How is it called? I cannot remember. But there's one was that power to actually change the weather. So she manifests rather a storm, or like the snow and the sun. And with the snow and all the weather, it is kind of like that power and ability that you have for the month of March. What is the type of weather? And this comes with your emotions, because in the movie, the animation, this comes with how she feels. And that's the same with how we manifest. We manifest especially out of our feelings and what we think about, which trigger our emotions, let's be honest. So this itself is creating this reality. I think that's really a code. Attune to good emotions, good feelings, so you can create this reality and write a new chapter. That's for the self, okay? So self-awareness and self-development towards that positivity. But self-awareness with energies or thoughts and emotions that you are cultivating over and over again. This is what you attract. Okay, so for the next decks, I'm gonna be talking about what you need to focus on for the month of March. Let's see. What should you focus on for the month of March? Regain your throne and safe place. That's beautiful. Really, really beautiful. And I think you need that safe place after leaving behind all that is not working or all that is just triggering you emotionally, because you know it is not meant to stay. So after making that transition, I see yourself just finding more more safety within you and outside of you, and also with the people you attract. I see a best friend or someone supporting you, listening to you, sharing their stories with you. If not a friend, this can be the lover I talked about. And with the castle, this talks about protection to me. But also this can be getting a new place or transitioning to a safe place. And regain your throne, so empowerment is what I see. And this is why you're not afraid to say no or goodbye to things that are not serving you or not really fulfilling anymore, because you know you can create more. You know you have the ability, the power to attract anything you desire. That's why when understanding your power as the queen, because you can see the crown here, understanding your power and awakening to this one, you do regain your throne and stand in the power where you are expected and where you need to be to create abundance, hope, positivity, amazing connections, create anything you desire, feel safe, supported, and bright. And also with the light, I talked about light workers, so it could be the energy that comes from you and that helps people. Which is why I think you need to be supporting a lot of people this month, which could be emotionally or with their career. Or, if someone is just having a hard time manifesting money and you have that ability and you know how to manifest it with rather scripting or rituals, you can share that with people. And I think people are really looking up to these amazing techniques to also work with the law of attraction in the universe to manifest more abundance. So it could be the power, the teaching, and what you also give to people. And you may actually be surprised that you may receive something back that is just as valuable as you give, rather from the person or from another party. But really, I see that sense of finding your home, finding your power, understanding how you can manifest more, to not say infinitely, all that you want. So let's continue and see what is the priority for you in March, what you need to focus on. So imagination, I can see popularity as the overall energy. So it could be what comes with it, which is what the light, and even here ambition. You are meant to shine. You are meant to also show who you are authentically. But I see you attractive, I see you recognized, I see you seen for this month, and also being so inspired in the month of March, which is where I can see imagination. So all these ideas, inspiration, imagination, creation, even the things you say, you think about, is leading you towards that creation. The Chariot talks about victory and success, so this is also what you are cultivating in the month of March. And this could be something that grows until summer, because we have Cancer energy for this month. But any type of thing you feel guided to do and you have ambition about, like you can make it a success, this has to be now that you work on this. So taking action, having a plan, having a vision, creating possibilities for yourself, so you can attract that creation. Let's see more. Get this deck. What is the priority? What you need to focus on? Adventures, unity, and freedom. That's beautiful. This energy for March is just very liberating, and for all the groups I'm really getting that. And that is for you because you are transitioning emotionally to a brighter perspective, brighter mindset towards the light. And this is attracting more adventures, amazing people, which could be on the spotlight or could be seen. Maybe someone in your soul family too. And this unity and coming with them is going to also bring you that freedom, but I do see that sense of empowerment with them around. feeling stronger together. That's what I heard. And freedom. And of course, that can be freedom with your emotions, with your mind, if something was triggering yourself or just making you worried. But this can also be freedom with money, having enough money to do anything you want, to buy anything you want, to live a life with more, openness and possibilities, because you are abundant enough to just experience whatever you want and do whatever you want. Which is, I think, the goal. It's not just having money for money, it's just having the money to have the freedom and to live the life that, you're aiming for and that you're satisfied with and that you may feel more excited to live. Not be a prisoner, slave of just receiving that material abundance. I think for me it's not the goal, and if this is the goal, it may not really work as easily as some people may actually attract money, because the intention behind what you ask for is very important. So actually try to manifest from a perspective where it's supporting you emotionally, it's supporting you with your dreams, it is making you happy, excited and free. So you can just live life and connect with more people, travel to new places, have new experiences and grow as a person too thanks to that. Now let's see with messages. So that can be one affirmation for this month, guiding you towards more things. Okay, I'll pick it up. I really like this one. The universe has big plans for me and it's time to claim them. Yes! yes. Time for miracles. These big plans, big dreams, big goals. Visualize it, let it shine, let it come your way. So the universe has big plans for me and it's time to claim them. And you can repeat this affirmation for the month of March and see what happens, or write it down somewhere so you can see it and program yourself either consciously or subconsciously with that message around. So let's continue with your love life. Unless you have this deck, you can also pick this card and put it near your bed maybe, or on your door so you can see it every day. So let's see your love life in March. What will come for you? Don't be shy with me, baby girl. Okay. Don't be shy with me. Yes. There's that desire for sure. It's kind of like a daddy, baby girl type of energy here. Let's see another one. I'll take the one facing up. This color suits you. You look beautiful today. That's nice. So compliments, but also this person telling you to not be shy, to not be uncomfortable, because this person just wants the same thing than you do. And again, I do see, especially for the masculine, someone very influent, who might be a boss, or could be someone with a very strong personality, strong energy, which could be a bit scary for some people because, they have that presence, let's say. Is it even a word in English? That's French, but it's just someone who has that glow, who is just kind of impressive because they do things that you may also dream about or that you see as valuable. So yeah, that's the energy I'm getting from the lover you are attracting or might be connecting with for this month. So let's see next with the other techniques. So I'm gonna pick the Book of Answers, so you can think of that question already. And while I wait for you to pick this question, I'm going to pick the runes to see more about the energy for the month of March. Group number 3. Flow. So going with the flow, but the flow is also the current, how things just develop or turn out and manifest. And we have fire and knowledge, so more knowledge, more information. And as for the fire, this is for me some activation, as like boom, this is manifesting for you. The fire can talk about the passion that you have, so you have to follow them, flow with them. So let's see group number 3, and I'm saying 11122 on the microphone. So this could be as a code, new relationship starting, or something fresh and new. So let's see. Treat yourself. Okay, this one popped for the group number 2 as well. So it is a time, it is a month for us to treat ourselves, to be present for us. Maybe treating yourself at a dinner, going to a restaurant, doing something special for you. You know, treat yourself. You deserve it, really. So let's continue with this grid and the charts. So this is the evolution spectrum, which shows how things are developing, evolving for this month. Okay. So for the draft, it's still something you may plan. I see you, maybe that's planning on somebody, or this could be planning on something for yourself, you know? I heard unities, so maybe that's some unity. As for the plan, there's a lot of things that's planned for you during this month. You. The way I said it is not good. Sorry, it's not what I meant, okay? There's a hug. I see luxury, opportunities with the key. With a peacock, I see a glow up for you. Your spirit guides are urging you to do something, working on a plan, especially related to what you desire and think about, because we have right there the little lamp and the feather talks about what we desire, and I see yourself supported to make that jump. As for creation, you can be a singer, we have sing. I see protection and growth for creation, and for progress. Alright, I almost lost my audio. Oh my goodness, I was so scared. But anyway, so let's continue. So like I said, progress, I do see success, positivity. You're shining so bright for the month of March, and can also be some message for you as what you are making progress about. So let's continue. I'm gonna pick now the tiny messages, and then we have the stickers coming after that. That'd be sucky to lose the audio like when I'm about to end all the reading. I was like, no! Luckily, I was able to save it. So let's see. Tiny messages and guidance. I'll take these. Art enables us to find ourselves and lose ourselves at the same time. Yes. Yeah, like when you create, it's like you really find parts of yourself, discover more about yourself and creativity, and at the same time you disconnect at the same time. Together your dream will begin to come true from the moment you both smile and say I do. With lots of warm wishes to a very special pair who found life cherished moment in the love that they share. Happy anniversary. Maybe you have this lover in your life and maybe that's some anniversary for you too. Some celebration. Only compare yourself to your previous self. Indeed. Someone is or will be lucky to have you. Yes, and we did talk about, unity and people manifesting for you all around. So I do see you attracting people who will feel that, they're lucky just to be around you and to learn from you. So let's continue with the stickers now. I'll be using this grid for the magic and see what will come for you in March. Again, I saw 222, I swear. Let's see. Okay. I see fashion, beauty, and glow up aesthetic. And if you're an artist, it can be just gaining more inspiration with maybe fashion, colors, aesthetic. That can be decor as well. Emotionally unavailable. We did see it. There's something emotional happening for you. Pisces energy here. And this tells me to also go with the flow and to connect with the right circle. You may not have all the answers with I don't know. And that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you need to just be honest with yourself and tell yourself, you know what, I don't have all the answers. Maybe I don't know what to do or not how to respond to it. So just disconnect and see what comes out of it and how you're guided intuitively to respond, or maybe what is next to do. You may receive some guidance. Sometimes when I do feel stuck, when I don't know what to do or how to perceive the situation, I kind of step away from my ego, step away from my body, and ask my higher self and my spirit guides as well for guidance. And this is when I do so that mostly things unlock or some situations just clear out, because sometimes just holding on too tightly to the solution when the solution itself is just to let go. And I see good connections, rather with your pet or your friends, and a rush, like rushing into things, running toward things, that are really brightening your life, bringing some colors to your life, and being present with you emotionally is going to be very important for the month of March. So this is your reading. I hope you like it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. You can also write I claim this prediction for March, so you can welcome the beautiful things manifesting for you. And if you're new here, to join our beautiful family and subscribe down below. And I will see you guys in my next reading. Bye.